So it's the international hour in DFW. Obviously, people are going to Qatar on Qatar Airways. And then over by D10 is so this looks like the A350-1000. Let's see if it's really the 1000. Yeah, that's the 1000 there. Three-wheel T truck there. And the other side is Finnair A350. So they're all heading north, and I'm going to be heading south.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Finnair flight service the hospital would like to start moving with passengers in the next employment assistance. Passengers traveling.
And I am leaving from, excuse me, sir, from D8, just further around. We're going to go see if the plane is there. I don't think it's there yet. Oh, it's going to be right there. So my airplane's already here. So this is the Finnair to Helsinki.
If you still hold boarding passage by American Airlines or any other airlines, you have to check online and have an overboarding pass over your phone. Please see on the HSBC
Right, so which means I'm gonna have to go see an agent later. But here's the Finnair A350, and it is actually sitting in the same position that
passengers seated in
Qantas
group 2,
flight
including gold members and
be-
one word emerald members,
will be.
you're welcome to board. Also, group 3, ruby members, silver members, and premium economy passengers, you are welcome to board.
I have tried taking this flight before, but the fares across the Atlantic is really expensive. So I think I'm gonna have to wait for a sale. But I have tried. Because they're a One World, they're a One World partner. And so I can get American miles. Alright, so once they leave, they will magically bring over the 787. A little further down is the American Airlines and British Airways. I didn't go down this part of the terminal. So when you arrive upstairs and you go around. Now when I come back from Sydney, I'm not going to be coming back to here. I'm going to be flying another airline, which you will find out later. I don't think I've ever arrived at any of these gates. Oh no, I've actually used this gate. It is kind of far. The last time I came out of here, I did use these gates. See how far it is? No, I can't deal with you. I'm working. Sorry, a friend of mine's calling me. And the phone doesn't record. I need to finish this recording. So, ironically, so there's D1 to 4. Then the next gate is D7. So where's 5, 6? Did those gates? So there's 6. There's 7. But where's D5? It says 1 to 4. So there is no D5. And right now all they have is, alright. So there is Lufthansa. British Airways, Lufthansa, Qatar, and Finnair. Snow! Artificial snow! So these are the Windsor that they say that they automatically change to make the terminal warmer or cooler. But obviously it's not in C, it's only here. Oh, that's the A380. So you've got an A380, you've got the A350, you've got the A350 1000, and then you got the other A350 900. So two 900, one 1000, and one A380. And then when the other airplane comes in, which is a 787-9. There's Volaris sitting over there. I don't know where they're hiding my plane. So these windows are shitty because you can't get a good picture out of it just because of they're tinted. And all you're getting is just reflections. There's an American Airlines 777-200. Yep. So, in case you don't know, the 777 is my favorite airplane. that's One World mixed with Star. And over there is Volaris Viva Aerobus, just from Mexico. Alright, so here they have this thing called Grab and Fly. The idea is you put your credit card in, it's not manned by anyone, and you pick whatever you want, and then it has lights and cameras and all that kind of good stuff, and then you check out at the end. So you get all the good stuff, technology created by Amazon, I guess. See, all the cameras and all the sensors are up there, and there are sensors in the machines. You take whatever you want, and when you get out here, it charges you. Alright. So these windows, I don't think they're the same as the other ones. I doubt it. It's the same ones. They just show the airplanes better. Are they boarding? I don't think they're boarding. Just going to Seattle. Funny thing is that we still use dot matrix printers to print stuff out. Yeah, I don't like this. These environmental windows because you can't really see out. And then D1 and 2 is down here. So this new design of this terminal is what they do, what the rest of the airport eventually will look like, I think. D1, D2. Chicago. And since it's the international terminal, see folks coming over. So now I'm walking from D1 all the way to D40. Holy macro. Trash. I show why they have the rainbow colors in there. I mean, you have to get him some credit. See, he just puts his credit card in, it opens up, it lets him in, he goes shopping, picks up whatever he wants, and then he picks it up, it knows, says immediately charge him, and as soon as he gets out, you just walk out, really. Because because it already has your card and it knows what you took. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, didn't see you there. and then he walks out, all done. Human intervention zero. So I never understand why, like, so the lady saw me standing there, right? And she comes and she stands right behind me. And of course I back up into her. And then she's looking scared. It's like, did you not see me? Were you not paying attention? I don't understand. People are very strange when it comes to that. But I don't like these windows. These windows have to go. Well, you have a choice. But they just don't make any sense. Because as you can see, that's what they look like. And you can't really... I don't understand them. And they always do this kind of stuff. And they're all excited about it. And it's like, sorry. What do you think? What do you think about those fancy windows that they have that don't really allow you to see outside properly? Like, what was wrong with the other windows? Now, if you're going international, typically you will also, on American, you will also leave from those gates, from the D gates, but on the other side, because these are the international airlines that come into here. That's where we saw Korean Airlines this morning. They were leaving from D8, might have been D9. People just arrived and they're going. And the airport is still cold. So I'm not really sure which flight these people arrived on. Oh, so that's where 5 is. 5 and 6 is next to each other. It's weird. There's a Finnair. And they built this spanking new area and only have one jet bridge. Like, wouldn't it have made sense to do 2 jet bridges? I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't you have had 2 jet bridges? I'm gonna go see if there's what's the setup on the A380, because that should have like 3 jet bridges, 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs. So those people came in from customs. I'm trying to think of where would they have arrived from. So American has complained about JSX. JSX is it's like a airline that flies out of the business terminal. It's called an FBO. And because they complained about them, I'm guessing they looked at the revenue and they must be seeing some revenue loss because they fly out of Love Field, Dallas Love Field, I think. And they must be seeing revenue loss from them. And so as a result, whenever you fly JSX now, you're gonna have to go through more security screening. Because normally when you do private jets, they do security screening, but it's a little different. So that you can take water and stuff like that. I think on these now you may not be able to take water starting in like within 6 months or something like that. Now American they were able to chase, there's an airline called Legend, and they were able to successfully chase Legend out of here back in the day, because the Legend was all business class from here, and they successfully chased them out. So JSX is obviously causing another rift in the revenue, and they're trying to get rid of them, and this is one way, just make it more difficult for people to use them. Okay, at least it seems that way. So it's an A340 Lufthansa, not the A350 as I thought that they had in. So it's a 380, the 340, the 350-900, and the 350-1000. So there's 4 different Airbus types. So there is the A380, and it looks like it has upstairs 1. That means there's 1 downstairs. So it has at least 2 jet bridges, that is. Lufthansa to Frankfurt. Delayed. Why is it delayed? The plane's here. So it's delayed 40 minutes. I wonder what the deal is.
Calendar.
Oh, the passengers are already on board for that one. They're done. No. This one. $16. So when the A380 comes in, it just takes up everything. It just fills up the whole space. Can't even see it from here. So it's funny because it seems that this airport is just always busy. Alright. So that's the D1 through D17, and then the other video, which is also a walkthrough, I brought you from C2 all the way over to here. So if you click on that one, you'll be able to see the rest of the terminal. Okay, this one brings us right back. So this is a D220. Huh. I guess there is 16, 18, there's 19, there's 18, there's 20, but I don't see 19. I don't know, they messed up the numbering system. Now we're back to our 7-Eleven. Alright, so that ends this walkthrough. And you can pick up the next walkthrough from here. That board is pretty nice. So I am gonna go upstairs just to show you where we went. Because they don't have a map down here, but there's a map upstairs. I'll show you what's So over here they've got a Capital One lounge. So in this airport there's Capital One, there is another lounge called DFW, and then there is American Express, Centurion, and of course, because it's an American Airlines hub, they have some Admirals Club lounges here. So always remember to stand to the right. See, standing to the right, so people can get by. And this is a pretty steep one. There's this lady coming. Let's make sure I'm not in her way so she can pass me if she needs to. Okay. So I'm going to show you the map where we were. So it looks like this is the newest part of the airport. I don't really follow DFW airports. Okay, so we're here now. We went all the way over to here. So we did D1, came up here, and then we went down here, and then we just came up here. So you got a look at what this piece looks like. They're actually going to be building an F, and the F will be right here. So that's what they're going to do. And I guess the F will look like the D1 through 6 portion. But you can seemingly go all the way to here. When I came in today, I started about here, I think 21. And I went all the way from here, through here, and then over to here. So now I think I'm going to go back, go to B. But when I go to B, I have to come back in order to get to A. So it's a little confusing. And these are the trains up here. It's the Skylink, and the Skylink runs between all those A, B, C, D, E. All right, cool.